Hi, Johnny. How are you? I know it's Sunday. I'm actually at the office. Just got here. I got to go meet with a family, but I had a few minutes, so I thought that I would get back to you. Today I was trying to think about choosing our battles, right? So I have a story about choosing our battles. And one of those is that when I was separating from my kid's father, I had to go to court. One was for visitation and the other one was for child support. So the fact of the matter is there's a court for child support and a court for visitation. They're two separate courts. So even though we had our battles with child support, that did not stop my children from being able to see their dad or go with their dad anytime that they wanted. They had easy access to him 24/7. He could come pick them up. I would drop them off. And I always felt that a relationship between my kids and their father was their own separate relationship. And as they got older, we would do our own practices together. We actually created our own family values. And so one of the things that we are actually going through is that my child has now met a girl, and it's his girlfriend. She really cares about him, but her parents are Catholic, and they don't believe that their daughter should be dating a child that was made out of wedlock. So I'm going through that situation with my own children right now. However, I want my children to understand that their father and I, even though we're not together, we still created a foundation that was solid for those kids. Not everyone in the world does that, but that's what we did. That's how we created it. Do their father and I argue? Yes, we do. There's things that we don't agree on, and things can get bad when we don't agree. But overall, we always have to bring it to the forefront that it's about the kids and not necessarily about what he wants or what I want. So I feel that choosing your battles, you really have to think about who it's affecting. And sometimes I feel as though I will sacrifice what I absolutely want most in this world for the better good of everyone else. That's what I do. And last night and this morning I woke up, my heart was it was just so heavy, and it literally was in pain, and I'm like, oh my God, am I having a heart attack, but it was just like a heartache. And I'm like, what is going on? So I was listening to my girl Christina Holmes just came out with the Beautiful Struggle album. I've been listening to that since it came out yesterday, and I listened to it over and over and over again, and it's so peaceful, and I really encourage people to listen to it. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of cracks and a lot of battles that you and I have to get through. I know which crack is the biggest one, and you'd be surprised. But I really don't want to discuss the biggest crack on the internet. I would prefer that that's between you and me. But there's a lot of other walls that we need to break down, and there's a lot of cracks that we need to find, and we need to fill them, and we'll get to each one when we can, But I think the first one that we should focus on is whether or not we both agree that we're going to stay in each other's lives or we're going to be out of each other's lives. That's the first thing. And if we can agree that we're both going to be in each other's lives, then we need to focus on what's the next crack that we need to work on. So for me, it's, are you willing and are you up for it? Do you want to do it? Do you want to try? So with that, have a wonderful day.